right, Ben. Thank you for helping out our Nebraska Extension team in serving as a presenter to share a little bit about being an electrician. Could you please introduce yourself and tell me what your job title is, and then if you'll share just what a typical day on the job might look like.
I'm Ben Jacobson from Newman Grove. I currently work in Spalding, Nebraska, and as a journeyman electrician, and I've been there for 8 years right now. A normal day, it depends. We go from residential to commercial. Commercial would be co-ops or grocery stores or irrigation jobs, stuff like that. We also do a lot of agriculture work, which would be irrigation or grain bins or feedlot work. So every day is different. It just depends on the day who's calling.
Awesome. Can you share what kind of education or training that you had to obtain to become an electrician or a journeyman?
I took electrical construction and control at Northeast Community College for 2 years and got a degree. And then I worked in Spalding as an apprentice for numerous years. And after you work as an apprentice for so many years or so many hours, whichever comes first, you can take a test to become a journeyman electrician, which means you can go to a job site by yourself without the contractor there by your side at all times. So that is the stage I'm in right now as a journeyman electrician.
Thank you. Are there like certain skills or characteristics that you need to be successful as an electrician?
I think one of them is you need to be hardworking and also good with your hands and just careful at all times, because you just always need to treat everything as it's live or anything. So you just have to think a lot and just take your time, just think things through before you do it, and just use your training that you've got and go from there.
Ben, do you typically work an 8 to 5 day?
No, I do not. My days depend. A normal week for us at work is right around 50 hours a week. In the spring and the fall, we get more busy just with agriculture stuff. And so there's some weeks that can be upwards of 60 hours a week, but it just depends job to job.
Do you have any advantages as being or any advantages in your career area that you can share?
A few. I can do some of my own stuff. I can do my own house projects. I've learned that I've learned that I can do this stuff, my own house. I remodeled the house. I could do some of that stuff myself instead of hiring it out, and I could save some money doing that stuff. And I've helped a few friends here and there do some stuff in their house and stuff like that.
That would be a good advantage. Excellent advantage. So on the flip side, Ben, what about any disadvantages of being an electrician?
Just like any job, there's some dangers to it. If you don't think things through, I mean, there's always a danger of, being shocked or something like that. Sometimes the hours get a little long, but it's a good job. I enjoy it a lot.
Ben, you kind of mentioned like the stage you're at now as a journeyman. Is there an opportunity for advancement?
Yes. After journeyman, you can take another test, which would be your contractor's test. And then after you pass your contractors, that's when you can open your own business. So you have to be a contractor to be insured and pull permits to do wiring jobs. So after you take your contractors, you can start your own business if you want. And then after that, you can take another test to become a state electrical inspector. And after you pass that, you go inspect other people's work and pass or don't pass their work.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Do you know of any like suggested volunteer activities or work activities or something that high school students could do to prepare to be an electrician? Like anything to give them a foot in the door or anything like that?
I don't know of any around here. I remember when I was in high school, we did one of my shop classes. We did a few little electrical things as far as that, but I don't know of any.
Probably more or less when you get into the specialized, like in college.
Yeah, in college, when you get if you go into the course or into that, then that's when you really start learning about it and advancing from there.
Awesome. Ben, just to kind of wrap it up as a conclusion, do you have any advice for those that are interested in becoming an electrician?
Pay attention in school. If you do go into the school, the instructors, they teach you a lot. But then also I've been doing it for 8 years and I learned something every day on the job. So just always keep an open mind to keep learning and know that even if you do graduate from college, you're still going to learn every day on the job, whether sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but most of the time you're always going to learn something that will better you throughout your career.
Awesome. Ben, again, thank you for joining me and sharing this information with our students that are participating in Career Day.